Hello, fellow hunters, and welcome back to Call of the Wild. We are continuing in our Wanderlust series. I think we're in Silver Ridge Peaks right now, heading up the middle valley here towards the northern end of the map. For those of you who are just joining the series, we basically just kind of walk with our face into the wind, start from one side of the map and walk to the other and see what kind of trouble we can get into. So let's see, we got to get around the mountain here. And then we'll be able to start walking up towards the right side. Ooh, a pronghorn mating call. Pronghorn's of class 3. So I think we actually need the pistol for this one. Now, the problem that we're going to have is that the pronghorn is like right on the other side of the house here, so that's going to suck. And the scent is going right into their nostrils because it had to be behind us. That's all right. We'll take a second and look around, see if maybe we can spot it. I don't know what we have in the way of pronghorns, but it was just a mating call. We're just going to walk so that hopefully, because it's going to smell us, there's no getting around that. So if we don't spook it twice by giving it a noise to hear as well, then maybe we can get lucky and spot him before he takes off. But I don't know. Yeah, I think he's down. I think he's like down the little ridge here, down the hill. So I don't think we're gonna be able to grab this guy. He's gonna start running long before we ever spot him. Yep, that's what I thought.
Tracks are my go-to source for insight into animals in the reserve.
Yeah, just
species, number, mood. You can learn
a
lot about them before you've ever spotted anything.
I saw him for a second. Then he ran off. That's all right, though. We'll grab this need zone here. At least now we have one. It's mildly annoying when that happens, but there's nothing you can really do about it. Oh. It's a turkey need zone. So, okay, yeah, I think this might be the pronghorn need zone. I am not a sneak around the map kind of guy when it comes to the hunting stuff. I don't mind I don't mind stealth games where like the primary goal is to be stealthy and do that kind of stuff. Like if that's the goal of the game, I don't mind doing it so much because then the gameplay is kind of designed around that. But for hunting, you got a lot of ground to cover. There's plenty of opportunities to go and try to shoot at something. So I generally am just kind of like a run around and see what kind of stuff you can get into. I actually think we're just gonna. I know I keep going back and forth. I think we're just gonna go around this way, and then we'll climb, and then we'll like cross over through that way. Because it's gonna take a while to run all the way over here. And yeah. And then we're just gonna go this way. So I can just start heading straight off in this direction, and that'll get us towards this lake here. That'll give us an opportunity to check out what's by the lake. And then we can hit this guy here, swing over and grab this guy here, and then go straight up. I think that's probably what we're going to end up doing. Got a warning call from a mule deer, 150 meters down that way. Unfortunately, the woods here, and the smell is going to make it, our scent's going right into his nostrils, so the longer that continues, the more likely it is that he's just going to run. Because it's not like the scent is not like the noise. As long as they're continuing to get your scent, they're gonna get more and more alarmed. So yeah, there's no point in even messing with that. You might as well just go ahead and head off. If he was ahead of it, like this is why we kind of do the running into the wind thing, so that way. At the very least, our scent isn't going to be... Oh, we're going off that way. At the very least, our scent isn't going to be the thing. It's one less component of the, animals noticing us thing that we have to worry about for the most part. But unfortunately, we're not really able to run into the wind right now, so some of the stuff is going to be off to our side. It's telling me that there's one right here. We're far enough away that our walking shouldn't really do anything, but there's too many trees and stuff in a way, and by the time we cleared around all of that to be able to find it, it's just not worth the time it's going to take us to go do that. I mean, it might be a diamond, who knows, but it's just I'm not a big fan of messing around here in the thick trees like this. We're trying to just get through this part, get out to an open area where we can actually see what's going on. and hopefully find something really nice and juicy to take a shot at. We had a black bear over here that's fleeing now. There's nothing I can do about it. It's gone. There's only a female anyway. That's, you know, not the worst thing in the world. I'm continuing to run across through this area here, trying to get to the big lake. Realistically, it is 9 o'clock, which means we should be right in the middle of, you know, at least a couple of need zones at this point. So hopefully we'll get over there, find a bunch of stuff sitting along the river, sitting along the lake there, and be able to take out 2 or 3 different things. Only way to know, though, is to run over and go check it out. Got a warning call from a pronghorn here. It's really close, and we were sprinting, so I don't know. We might be okay. We'll kind of sneak our way up here. The wind is in our face, so the only thing that spooked it would have been our noise. So there's a decent chance. Get out of the way, dude. There's a decent chance that it's just sitting there on alert. We are crouched and moving very slowly. But as always, it's hanging out just over a crest, so if it's still here, we're going to have to get like right on top of it before we have a chance of seeing it, which means that the animal itself is probably going to run long before we get a chance to take a decent measured shot at it. That's okay. No idea if that was good or not. Level 4 though, so 4 and 5 for these horned and antlered species are generally pretty good. Oh yeah, let's get our dog to track here, because I keep forgetting we need to level his tracking ability up so that, because where is he right now? He is currently expert hunting dog. Oh, okay, yeah. He's level 7, so we need to get him up to level 15, and then we'll be done with him leveling. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Hey, nice gold pronghorn. Mid-range, not too shabby. Got really lucky I didn't shoot too far forward. We are going to go ahead and tax this guy so that we can add him to the trophy lodge at some point. I haven't headed back to that in quite a while, so we got to make sure that at some point in the near future we do a hunting lodge episode. I mean, I really just need to go in there, kind of clear things out, and make sure we only have the best of the best in there. I don't really want to do multiple lodges, because that's going to get kind of like convoluted and annoying, but, you know, we definitely need to maintain it. We have 3 different lodges, and, oh. Might as well pull out the big guns then, since we got some plains bison here. Looks like that's probably going to be the bulk of what's around the lake right now, so let's see, we'll pull out the pistol and see if we can close the distance on these guys, because if that's a plains bison there, then history has taught me that realistically there's probably just going to be plains bison all around this lake. So they're off in this direction here. We'll run them down as best we can. I don't know, there's so much brush in the way. Ah, here we go. So this is the kind of hunting I do when I'm going after bison. I just run them down and see what kind of, see what we can get out of them. Yeah, nothing else along the lake here, so. I guess I didn't really need to do that. Get him to track. Just to get some more experience, get him some more experience points there. We were able to take down that bison pretty effectively there. I'm gonna track some more. Gonna run this guy, continue running these guys down as best we can. Hey, come on, catch up. That's fine. We need to keep moving. Class 9 female. The rest of them are kind of off in the woods, so we're just gonna go ahead and head back over to the lake and see if we can find anything else interesting to go after. Our gunshots should not have spooked anything further down on the other side of the river. That should be far enough away that our gunshot sounds did not reach that far, and we should be good to be able to find something else if there's anything kind of hanging out around the lake anyway. Because once you start getting around 400 meters, the sound doesn't really spook anything by then, so it's not that big of a deal. But unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like there's anything hanging around the lake at the moment, so we're going to continue running up towards this place this outpost right here. And then we'll cut over to the left and probably end our episode at that midpoint in the valley up there. Got a bighorn sheep mating call up here in the little hill right there, so I'll start kind of looking around with the binos, but realistically they're going to be up there. There's a female up there giving a mating call. There's traveling. I just want to see, I was just hoping to see if there's anything else, but we're just going to, I think it's just the one. So we'll crouch here. Hopefully she runs down into this open area here. But I don't know. She's traveling. I couldn't tell from the outline what direction she was going. I think she might be going off in that direction. It's always kind of hard to tell when all you can see is the outline. Yeah, I think she was kind of trotting, and if she was continuing the direction I thought she was going, she should have popped out right here, but she's not, so I'm going to assume she was going up the hill there. We'll continue running until we get a warning call, and then maybe we'll get a better shot at it. I don't typically go after females, but if they're by themselves like this, you know, I think it technically clears out an entire group when you do it that way, which gives you a chance at a better respawn, I think. So, bighorn sheep is fleeing now. Unfortunately, she got herself into the brush where I couldn't see her anymore, so she's gone at this point. That's all right, though. We're going to continue. Or we can... Or we could potentially get a mule deer. But as always, there's always just a little bit of a hill in the way that prevents us from trying to get what we're trying to get to. So, as usual, there's never a nice, clean, open shot. Not here. All right, we're just going to run. There's no way I'm going to get close enough to it. I mean, there is. If I take my sweet, sweet time, we could potentially get close enough to it to do something, but... All right, I'm going to hope that he kind of turns off to the side here. Like that. So I can take a shot at him. Like, I know you can... The right way to do it is to, like, stalk up on them and get them to calm down and, you know... But, you know, who's got time for that? Who's got time for that? If you get a little bit lucky and you have a decent enough reaction time and aim, you can usually find a way to make things work in your favor. And he was only a silver anyway, so I'm glad we didn't really waste a bunch of time on him. So yeah, we're going to continue heading on towards the first waypoint here. And we might actually end the episode there, because we've taken a long time to kind of get through all of this. And another kilometer is going to... Well, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll probably end the episode there. Let's check out this open area down here. And see if there's anything worth trying to focus on. Sometimes I like to look up and down the road just to see, because it's a nice long open sight line. There's almost never anything just kind of hanging out on the road. We've got a nice big open clearing here off to our right, so if we're lucky, there may be something just kind of hanging out there grazing in the grasslands. That'll give us a chance to shoot. Just a bush there. Yeah, a lot of bushes and stuff. Sometimes the bushes in this game, until you zoom in on them, they look like the silhouette of animals. Not sure how that it's asking me a spot. So, level 2 there. What's this guy? Level 4 there. We're going to go after this one. So he's 170 meters away. I think we can make this work. Hold on. Let me make sure my zero's Oh yeah, how about fixing the 0? Okay, so we have the class. He's a class 3 animal. I believe it goes 4 to. Actually, don't think we can use this weapon. We have to use this one. So let's close into 100 meters then, since we absolutely have to use the pistol here. Because for our class 2 and 3 animals, we have to use the pistol. Class 4, 5, and 6, we can use the 308 or 3, the mid-range gun, and then for the high 7, 8, and 9, we can use the other one. So we got to make sure a class 4 or a level 4 difficulty pronghorn means he's going to be up. He's probably going to be a gold. There's a good chance he's going to be a gold. Probably not a diamond. We really want to see a level 5 for that. I have a spreadsheet that would give me the score ranges, but I just haven't been pulling it up because why? We're just catching what we can find. All right, so I think we're pretty close now. We're well within the effective range of the round, so zoom in. And that should kill him. We might be able to take a shot at him if he turns. It doesn't look like he's going to turn for me, so that's fine. All right, well, let's go find our pronghorn over here. All right, we definitely got a vital hit out of that shot that we took, so having the dog follow the trail over here, and we'll see how good we did as far as scoring goes. A level 4, I mean, it's a 4, so who knows? Looks like the dog got a little confused. He's idling. He won't track the... Okay. He just refuses to track this particular scent. I don't know what's going on here. What are you doing, dude? Come on. I don't know. He's getting confused. I don't know what's going on with him. Ooh. We got turkeys over here. Oh. Fleeing right to us. Okay. All kinds of turkeys just kind of hanging out there. All right, so I would like to finish tracking this pronghorn before I go pick up that turkey. So let me grab this need zone here. And then we'll grab the blood. Where's the blood? Oh, there he is. He's right there. All right, so we'll grab this pronghorn here, see how we did. Should be a pretty decent scoring one. Yeah, another gold. Oh, he's even better than the first one that we got. So we'll go ahead and tax him as well. We may end up getting rid of the other one just because, you know, I don't know. At some point, I'll go through and do a full-on reorganizing and cleansing of the... All right, yeah, the dog is super confused right now. There's some kind of bug happening where he's just not responding the way he's supposed to. But, yeah, let's... Oh, we shot the turkey over there. So there's that one there. Did I kill one over here, or did it run off? Because the need zone, or the hunting pressure is right on top of each other, which means I got 2 of them. Oh, I screwed that up. All right. The hunting pressure over here is pink. Rather, it's more pink than purple, which means we got at least 2 of them. But I'm not seeing another turkey, so yeah, let's run off towards this way. I know there's this turkey here, and we'll see if there's another one on the ground. Oh, I mean, if he's just going to do that. We hit it too far in the back. This one's just going to sit here. That works. All right, so we'll grab this turkey. Pretty sure we didn't end up killing that pronghorn, or if we did, it's going to be a really bad. It's going to be a really bad one. Little silver turkey there. I don't know where the other turkey we got went. It could have flown off in any direction. I don't see any more blood on the ground in this general area, so let's just run over, we'll grab this turkey, and I think that's going to go ahead and do it for today. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers, join as a member for early access to videos among other perks, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links in the description if you prefer to go that route, because some people do like to do that for YouTube channels. I think there's a AI bug happening or something. Because some people do like to do that to help out with channels. So again, thank you very much for your time. Be sure to come back for tomorrow's hunt, and I'll see you then.